Get some amazing deals on games like Grand Theft Auto 5, Shark Cards, and of course other games by checking out G2A in the description and using code BOSS for an extra discount. Hey, how's it going, guys? Mr. Boss for the win here, and in today's Grand Theft Auto 5 video, I'm going to be doing another Q&A video where I take your questions from Twitter and I answer them all in this video. Now, in today's Q&A, we're going to be talking about lots of cool things, including the future of Grand Theft Auto Online, single-player expansions, heists, and a whole lot of awesomeness. So, hopefully you guys do enjoy. Once again, if you want to get involved in the next Q&A, all you have to do is go down in the description, follow me on Twitter, links there. I announce there once or twice a week when I do Q&As, and of course, I always take the best questions to be featured in the video. So, it's a great way for me to get you guys involved in my videos, which I love. So, with out of the way, let's get it started. So, as I always do with the first question, I extend it to you guys, meaning right now in the comment section, I want you to reply to this question, which comes from Mr. Sniper 123, and he says, do you think something big is coming, and if so, what do you expect? Yeah, I kind of talked about this in a video I did yesterday, or whenever you're watching this, a few days ago, and I talked about how I think that because we are getting these double RP and double cash heist in Grand Theft Auto Online, I really do think something big is going to come out, because the last time Rockstar did something with heist, the next DLC that came after it was Ill-Gotten Gains 1 and Ill-Gotten Gains 2, which you guys know required an absolute ton of money. Now, granted, there was a 3-month gap in between those updates, but nonetheless, it still was the last DLC after the heist update. And now Rockstar is just mysteriously and all of a sudden doing these double RP and double money heists, and I think there's a greater purpose for them. So I believe once the double RP and double money heists are done, maybe a week or two later, we are going to be getting a pretty epic DLC in Grand Theft Auto Online. Maybe not the same theme as Ill-Gotten Gains. I certainly don't think it's going to be Ill-Gotten Gains Part 3 that's going to be returning, but I think it's going to be a big DLC in terms of content or vehicles or maybe even price for that regard. So I definitely think that Rockstar understands that after Ill-Gotten Gains, we now have very little money. Now I think they're trying to build back up our money so that when these double RP and double cash heists are over, they can launch another DLC. So that's kind of what I'm thinking. I guess a timeline would be closer to the end of August when this is going to happen. We're really just going to have to wait and see what Rockstar has planned next. Our next question comes from That One Legion, and he says, when do you think a single-player update, if any, will be coming out? Now, to answer your first question, I am almost 100% sure that Rockstar is going to be doing a single-player DLC. It would blow my mind if Grand Theft Auto 5 went the entirety of its lifespan with no DLC. That would literally boggle my mind. And will it be coming out? I'm not really sure when it will be coming out, because there's a process that has to happen before Rockstar can release a single player DLC. They've got to release screenshots, they've obviously got to tease it and talk about it. For these DLCs, they put real life TV commercials on, so that obviously takes a while, and really we're getting into the later half of 2015 now, and if that's going to happen, the earliest I can see a single player DLC coming out is really late 2015, like I'm talking about around Christmas time, or early 2016, which is crazy because that would be a full 2 years plus after the game originally came out. So it's just something epic and crazy to think about. Our next question comes from Explosive Creeper, and he says, when do you think Rockstar will allow us to modify cop cars? And this is something that I know the community has wanted for a while now, the ability to either A, store police cars in our garage, or take them into the Los Santos custom shop, modify them, put epic customization on them. And the only way I can see this happening is if Rockstar brings a cops and crooks theme to Grand Theft Auto Online, or even single player for that matter. Then I can see us being able to modify cop cars, bringing them into the LSC, customizing them a little bit the way we want to. But other than that, Rockstar is really strict and stringent on what we do to cop cars. So until that happens, or until there's some sort of police modification theme or police update, I highly doubt that we'll ever be able to modify cop cars in Grand Theft Auto Online. Infamous Nick says, do you have any ideas for heists that Rockstar could use in a future heist update? I've got tons, man. I think there's lots of cool ways that Rockstar could implement some future heists in terms of location. The casino's obviously one. You could do the Maze Bank Arena. You could do the FIB building, the IAA building. All those places were not touched during the original heist update, so those would be pretty cool. I'm sure there's obviously other places in Blaine County and Sandy Shores that might be advantageous heist location. So yeah, I think there's lots of cool ideas. If I have cool ideas, I know that Rockstar definitely has cool ideas planned and stored away. So I would love a heist update 2.0, especially if it features some cool locations, like I mentioned, the casino and other things like the FIB building and the IAA. Bartek Studios asked a pretty cool question. He says, do you think Rockstar will have any exclusive DLC for PS4 since they are in partnership with Sony? And really the only way we're going to find this out is when the single player DLC launches, because it looks like Rockstar is going to be doing only free GTA Online DLCs. They've mentioned why they do this. They say that they don't want to divide the community, but single player update is a whole nother beast, and when they deal with that, there certainly might be some exclusivity, especially because Rockstar does have a partnership with Sony, like Bartek Studios mentioned. And it'll be interesting because the GTA 4 DLCs had exclusivity for about 6 months. Can you imagine that? Not getting a DLC because you're on a different console for 6 months? That is absolutely insane. So this could be crazy, and we're really just gonna have to see how this all plays out. Toby101 says, would you like to be a voice actor or animation actor for GTA 6? That would be the dream, Toby. That would be amazing. I've talked about it with my other friends like Garrett and Austin, that it would be so cool just to have like one line of radio, or to be like a radio host in game, or to appear on an in-game radio commercial, be an NPC. I think that would be so cool. It would be the biggest honor if Rockstar ever, for whatever reason, asked me to do some small part like that. I think it would be absolutely incredible. I mean, it would be a dream to be in GTA 6. So yes, it would be amazing. Is it going to happen? Probably not, but a guy can dream. And finally, our last question comes from James. He has a very simple question. He says, will we get a new sports car soon? I sure hope so, because there's kind of been a lack of sports cars ever since the Massacro. Really, it's the Massacro, the Elegy, and the Jester are kind of like the dominating sports cars right now. So I'd love to see a new one thrown up in the mix and kind of shake things up. So yes, hopefully we're getting a new sports car soon. And hopefully it's good performance-wise like the T20 and the Osiris were for the supercar category. Anyways, that's all the questions that I'm going to be answering today in this week's Q&A. Hopefully you guys did enjoy. Once again, if you want to get involved in the next one, all you have to do is go down in the description, follow me on Twitter, and like I said, I mentioned once or twice a week when I do these awesome Q&A videos. If you guys did enjoy, a like rating would be awesome. More importantly, subscribe to my YouTube channel if you are new or you like daily Grand Theft Auto 5 videos like this. With all the way, guys, like I said, thanks for watching. Take care, and I'll see you guys in the next video.